Hey everybody, Weem here. Welcome to Stonehearth, a game I played a long time ago. I actually put a video out when this first was available through Kickstarter, if I recall correctly, in December of 2013. I was looking at that date and couldn't believe it. It's been a little over 3 years, and during that time there wasn't much available in the game at the moment, and I discovered Timber and Stone about a month or two later. I think it was something like that, and I just got really hooked into that, which, if you know anything about the two, you know they're pretty similar. But I have not played Stonehearth since then, other than maybe like 5 minutes here and there to check out various updates. But today I wanted to jump in, I wanted to play a bit. You can see I've got perhaps some familiar names here. We have some gold, so we have to buy some starter things. I've started a couple games just to kind of see how things are right off the bat, so I kind of knew the basics. So what I want to do is I want to get some like food. So let's get I think we'll just get all of the food here, and then maybe I want to be able to start farming right off the bat, so we'll grab that. And then we've got 50 left. A sword or a staff. Bandages, fabrics, and dye. Can't do the knife because that's just way too expensive. Let's just go ahead and grab the spindle and embark. We're going to choose the space on the map here to get started. There we go. Move this guy around. So this is cool. There's a lot of new things here since I first played this. Definitely since I first played it. There wasn't much to do at all. And a lot of stuff just since I was even in here last. I think the last time I ran the game was a couple updates back. Again, I think I played like 5 or 10 minutes. Ooh, that's a pretty good spot right there. Let's do that. This will be good. I kind of want to hug the mountain, maybe, you know, do some mining and stuff. Settle here, sure. So yeah, I just would jump in every once in a while as updates come out and look at it. Oh, okay, cool, and kind of move on. I had other things, but this one's been in the back of my mind for a bit recently. I've been wanting to play something like this. I played Timber and Stone somewhat recently again, but if you've been following that game at all, you know it's kind of not being developed anymore. It's not 100% finished, and so anyway, it just wasn't fully scratching the itch I have for a game like this. So let's see, we got to choose a place to start. We have lots of wood here, which is really good, but I do want to do some mining as well. I don't know how important it is to start right next to the water. Can you do fishing? I have no idea. But I want to start down on this level, I think. Let me back this out. Yeah, I think maybe like in this space here, somewhere in here. I think we'll just go ahead and put this like so. Let me back out. Is there a spot that's like near the water but close to the mountains? Maybe up over here. It's kind of close to both. No other islands or weird things like that? No. Okay, I'm going to spin this around, back this up, and I think I'm going to place it... I'm going to place it in the middle of everything. We can actually rotate that. Okay, so we're going to call this Weem Home. Why not? As Knox would say, oh, so original. It's always making fun of me for my names. We're going to go ahead and pause this really quick. So, man, everybody I imagine knows much more about this game than I do. Again, I've started a couple games tonight, in fact, and played for about 10 minutes each, just kind of getting used to the controls, placing things down. But other than that, other than those early basics, it's going to be very new to me. I know I can place some things. Let's look at this. Okay, we don't have anything yet. I guess we have to make those. I think that means we have to assign some people. So we've got, again, the names. Some of you will recognize some of the names in here. I even pulled in some people who were in the original kind of Timber and Stone videos I did, who are also, you know, here watching videos. So Lightning Dragon, I remember Lightning Dragon being in the Timber and Stone stuff. We were talking about that somewhat recently, in fact. Let's look at these skills. Look at Kalohe, 6'6" for mind and body. Let's see. So we got these things available because I chose to have the farming stuff and the weaving stuff when we started. Let's have Kalohe do some farming. So we'll prove him for that, and maybe somebody with high spirit was a better one to do the farming. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if this really affects any of the jobs that they do or not. Let's have Kimberly also be a farmer. Kind of want 2 farmers, I guess. And then we need somebody doing the weaving thing. Let's see, we could put Vortec to work on that. Oh, and we need a carpenter too. Let me find somebody who has like body. So Lightning Dragon's got some body there. Again, don't know if it matters, but that's what we're gonna do. Okay, and then I think we'll put, we'll just stick Vortec on the weaving stuff. He's a weaver. Cool, I didn't mean to click the sun there. So we have everybody with their jobs. Let's go ahead and select some, oh, that's not the right one. Select some trees to get cut down. I want to clear the area. Well, because I'm not familiar with things, I feel like farms need to go by the water. I don't even know if that matters. It may not matter at all, but I have that desire to get them close. So I'm going to do these, I think kind of long like this, maybe like 5 by 10. And then we'll go pumpkin and do that. Now I brought some baskets along, so I think I've got like some of these things, but I don't know if you actually use those to create farms. If you know the answer to that, feel free to leave that in the comments. Or if you can just farm anything, like for example, if I put down another one of these, if I rotate this guy around, if I put down another farm that's 5 by 10, you know, do I have to have, did I bring carrots? See, I don't remember like fallow. Do you have to have these things in order to make the farm? I'm not sure. I know I was able to put down some farms I was pretty sure I didn't have the resources for, so maybe you don't need anything to start with, and the baskets are just food to eat. I don't know. Yeah, looks like this is all about diet, ready for eating, yeah. It's not seeds or anything, for example. So we've got the farms being made. That's good. I wanted to get those started as soon as possible. We could get into some of the buildings. I know there's one in here. I like the, not the shared one. Oh, maybe it was the shared one, because it had like 4 beds to it. So you can see we need all of these things. I know that it will automatically queue these. I think that's because of a setting that I have. If I go ahead and select to build this, it'll go ahead and queue all the required stuff. So we've got our fire here, farming here. I think what we'll do is we'll do the homes maybe on this side. Just rotate this around. Maybe we'll center this big one like on the fireplace, but back a bit. Something like that. And then I know I can just build, yes, start building. And they will get on that. Now I also want to get a ladder at some point, probably make some ladders, because I want to get back in there, get some mining going, get some stone. I would imagine if I actually just dug from here straight in, I would actually eventually hit stone, but I don't know that for sure. So I'll probably ladder my way up there. Well, this is mighty kind. He showed up, and a stranger showed up and offered to just give us some stuff. That's cool. In the quick little startups I did before, I had some people show up, but they were selling things. So I didn't know that was possible, that somebody might just show up and give you things. What I need to do is I need to designate some areas to put some things down, kind of organize this stuff a bit better. We have a ton of wood, so I might just make an entire thing just for wood, and then we can probably just shrink that up later. So I'm going to go none and then just select wood. I mean, I guess I could make like wood type structures could go in there as well. But I'm not going to be making these right away. They will automatically get made for the housing. I have seen those stack up before. But for now, we'll just leave that as wood. Let's get a couple more stockpiles down. Like food? Now I'm not going to worry about the symmetry of this stuff anymore. None, and we'll go food, food, food. That works. And we'll do one in this area for something else. How about stone, clay? I don't have any of that yet, but that's fine. None. Some of that metallic stuff, we'll get that down. And then maybe we'll do actual furniture stuff here. None. Like all of this crafted stuff. Tools are probably fine. Yeah. I think that's good. And then what we'll do is we'll put like the workbench stuff. Yeah, maybe over here. So when stuff is made, it just gets piled on there. Let's see what we can do. We've got the carpenter menu here. We have a workbench, which right now is not being made, right? Let me check. Can you actually close this? Okay, we don't have it to place yet, so I don't have one yet. I do have to make that. Let's bring this crafting up here. We got a Q workbench. I think I could drag this. Yes, do that one right away. I want that now. I don't want to wait. Okay, so I should be able to place that now. Let's see here. Place. You. We'll rotate this around here. There we go. Now if I make the carpenter place, I just realized this actually comes with it. I think it automatically puts one in it. But that's fine. I think we'll just leave it at that for now. Well, it's been a very busy night. They've been running around doing all kinds of stuff. You can see I've got the carpenter house coming up, and actually rearranged some of the stockpile stuff. So I've got wood here, and then the completed tools and things will get placed here. Added another one, another spot here just to kind of cover everything else because I had a lot of other things I wasn't accounting for. What I want to do is I want to actually get a ladder going in the back so that we can get to some mining here pretty soon. So let me get back into here, bring this up to there. Let's see what this daily update thing is. Okay, so we have immigration report day 2 in the year 1000 here, Weemo population 7. Let's see, next Hearthling requirements. So we need to make sure that we get a bunch of food. Our net worth is good. We got to get some food up there. Okay. And I'm assuming, because this is an immigration report, I'm assuming that means that if we get this here, we get more people. Hopefully that is a thing. I'm going to go ahead and say okay to that. Let's see, we've got that ladder set to be built. I think if I do another one like kind of straight back from it, that would be fine. Let's see here. This is good enough. Wait, did that work? That didn't work the way it was supposed to, did it? Oh, because there's a ledge right there. Something like that. Hopefully that'll work, and maybe... Okay, there we go. I don't know if they work if you actually get up and have to get off one and get back on. Probably. I would imagine, since they can get to the top of this, right? There he goes. Who is this running over there? It's Vortak. He's going over there to build a ladder for me. Good job. He's staying busy for once. Okay, so I wanted to get some people started with different jobs. I thought I actually had made one other person do some other kind of job, but maybe it was just these 3. But I realized that I may need some more tools made. So I wanted to just jump in here really quick and check this out. We're going to start with Nox here and change jobs. We don't have any other jobs available right now. Let's go ahead and like check this out. Is it going to tell us? It says blacksmith's hammer crafted by the mason. Okay, so we have to get like a mason going. So in this we need a chisel crafted by the carpenter. Okay, so we need to get a chisel made in order to get that stuff going. I think I can go here. And then there's probably a chisel somewhere is what it sounds like. I thought it would have been in this list here, but I don't see that. We got some weapons and stuff. I may have to dig around for that. I know many of you may know. Maybe I just need this tool bench actually. Requires carpenter level 2. I bet this is what I need. Maybe if I have this, then I can make a chisel. So we just need him to make some things, right? Like probably after all of this is crafted, he'll be well on his way to leveling up. I don't know. But we could throw in like storage anyway. That might be cool. 32 items. I think that would be good anyway. We'll queue up a few of those. Yeah, down there. Okay, so we've got, this is our spare workbench, I think. Or are they going to place that now? Yeah, he's going to go place that. Cool. Because I pulled the one up here and the house requires it, I thought that would probably work out well. So that's cool. And then I know I can put the workbench next to it once I get that made. Let's see. I want to jump in here again and see. So they got the table coming along. Oh, and then there's actually the workbench. It's the next one. That's cool. So we're going to get that going really soon. Then I think we'll actually be able to make the chisel, hopefully, and we can get a mason going. Lightning Dragon has leveled up. Cool. Let's jump in here. Can we see those kinds of things in here? Lightning Dragon is a level 2 carpenter. That's actually what we needed, right? We needed him to be level 2, and then we just needed that workbench down. Let's see here. I'm going to jump in here really quick. So the workbench is actually being built right now. Perfect. And it looks like it's done. So they're going to go place that, I think. It'll get put down here, but somebody will go put that over there. Look at Vortak. He's being helpful again. He's been so helpful. Cool. Let's bring this back up here. Let's see if we have any more options. Okay, so we have, this is where it was. You know what, I bet you it was there. It was just hidden away and I moused right over it, right? So anyway, this is what we need. Maybe I could have made this before. Well, I guess not because there's stone required. but you get the idea. I think that was there. I was looking for an actual chisel. So what we need to do, I'm going to go ahead and pause this really quick. What we need to do is we need to get some mining going. You can see that I've got the ladders done, and I had earlier selected to get some wood chopped down, so they've done that. So I'm ready to now dig into here. I'm still getting used to these controls a bit in the previous one I did, but I think we just start by doing this here. It kind of jumps by 4, so we'll just go ahead and select that. And we will get some mining going. That's going to be good. I think right off the bat we're going to get stone, you know, right from that wall. So we'll have stuff to work with fairly quickly. So we probably could queue up what we're looking for, what we're looking to have done there. This guy, I think we can order it anyway. And then once we have the materials, we should be good. So this has been a lot of fun. Kind of exploring the game again. Again, the last time I played this, there really wasn't much here, and the more I'm playing this, the more I'm discovering just how many features are actually in the game now, and it's got me excited because I really do love these kinds of things. Again, if you've seen me cover timber and stone, you know I really get into these kinds of things, and I've been missing this a lot, so I'm pretty excited about playing this. Which actually reminds me, I should mention, are you doing more videos? That's the first thing I'm going to get asked by some of you is how many of these I'm going to do. I'm actually not sure right now. I might just do the one. I thought I would jump in here, just kind of mess around, have fun, bring those of you along who are interested in following along here while I just hung out and played Stonehearth. But I may do more videos. I'm really enjoying this quite a bit, so we'll see. It depends. It could just be this one. There could be more. I'm not really sure. I'm going to leave it kind of open and undetermined at the moment. Well, we have the mason's chisel here, so we can do some stuff there. One thing I wanted to note was I realized my mistake, the fallow thing. Sorry, I'm not a farm guy. So I discovered when I went to put a farm down that I actually read the description. It's not a crop. Let the soil renew itself. So I wasn't actually planting anything when I did that. So I've already changed it to something else. So I do have everything kind of going there. Actual things going there, I should say. So that's good. We do have the chisel, so we can do some stuff there. I've got an extra workbench, and in fact, here is the lantern. I had bought a lantern from a merchant. Oh wait, did they just... Oh, they're making them. Okay, maybe I didn't buy them. I was like, I thought I didn't buy them, but apparently I did. No, these are being crafted because I'm actually making another building over here, similar to this guy here with the 4 beds in it. So we've got another one because we had some people who didn't have any place to sleep, and that's just not cool. So anyway, we got another one of those going. That's what the lanterns are for. Well, let's check this out. We're going to go into the workers here, and let's see. We have Diplo. I want somebody with like body, like Chloe, I guess. Chloe's got 6. We're going to do this. Change jobs. We're going to let him be the mason. Stamp that approval. There we go. We had another update, so I'm assuming we hit our required mark from before. But as we can see here, we've got another day. It says the next Hearthling requirements, or maybe we missed that one, and now there's new ones, like it's increased. But it does say the road remains empty, so maybe tomorrow. So I thought about this just as I saw this and thought, you know, this is probably an indication, you know, it's saying we didn't get anybody. I don't know that it's tied to this, but it may be. So anyway, not a big deal. 7's probably okay. We probably don't want to be trying to feed a whole lot more people right now because we're doing pretty good. But we do have Kalohe now as the mason. Let's see. Lightning Dragon is now level 3 carpenter. Very cool. So let's bring up the mason menu. We've got a workbench we can make. What is this? A pedestal. A well-lit place for creating stone artwork. Okay. Well, let's get a workbench going because we want to get that down so we can start doing some other cool stuff here. Let's see, we have a spoon, a cutter, a hammer. Oh, the knife, that would be good. Definitely would be good to have that. Various furniture things, weapons, stone chest. It's 64, sweet. You can see we don't have a lot of stone right now. And then a stone pile would be good if we had a lot of stone. You can see we're getting digging in here, but it's kind of slowly coming along. I definitely need a lot more stone, or I want a lot more stone. So I might actually just come up here and do a bit more of this. Let's do something like that. See if we can get a whole lot more going on down here. Alrighty, well I made another farming hoe and made Nox the farmer, so we actually have 2 farmers now. I want to get the farmers leveled up. If I get these trees out of the way. Oh no, invaders approaching. Pause. Pause solves everything. I want to get some more farms going because I really want to get them leveled up. I actually thought they would start at level 1, but if I actually come into here and I'll just put this down, you can see we've got some of these other types here: silkweed, bright bellflower, frostnap flower. It says it requires farmer of level 1. Now we already did have a farmer. Now I've added Nox, so we have 2. So they must not be at level 1 initially. But I want some variety in farmlands here, so we need to get them leveled up. Now, I've got a couple other things I can be doing as well. I've got the Mason's Bench here, the Mason's Workbench, so I need to place that. I also have the Weaver's Spindle, so I can place that and get some new things going. I want to make some more buildings. I want to make the dining hall. That's the thing I want to do. There's a lot I want to do here, but I want to keep this from being a very long episode. So I think we'll leave it at that. I do want to thank you guys for watching, as always, kind of following along as I return to the game. I may just do a second episode at least. We're about to be attacked, and obviously I've got a number of other things I want to do, so maybe we'll make this a 2-parter. Yeah, pretty sure we'll do that. So anyway, like I said, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you next time.